Alfie and I have walked a mile from the Torridon up towards Ben Damph, which I'm guessing is up there somewhere. Possibly one of those two. Those two? Or that one? Or that? Or that? Or that. I don't know. Or maybe over here. Look, I'm going to show you. Have a look around. This place is miraculous. Now, we've only walked a mile. I'll show you Alfie in a second because he's had enough. So I'm going to turn around. It's about 25 degrees. According to my watch, it's 27.3. And the sun beating down on you, it feels a heck of a lot more than that. So there's a full circle. I think, is that a full circle? I think it is anyway. I mean, there's Alfie, you know. I've given him some water. He's laying down, you know. There's the sun's just intense. So the nice thing about this walk actually is at 2/3 of a mile, we pass a stream twice. And I managed to get Alfie in it, give him a drink, soak him. So his fur is actually wet. So he'll be fine. He's just really tired and hot. So we went for a very short quarter-mile walk first thing this morning. And then we've come out for a mile now. And I think that's enough for him. We'll head back to the Torridon, which is all downhill from here. I might, do we go up another quarter-mile, Alfie, to see if we get a better view? Probably not. We'll walk down. We can go through the forest if we want to. There's another walk by the Torridon Inn that we might go and do. So, yeah, I think that's it. I mean, look, let's have the background of the actual lake. That's the lake. I mean, isn't that marvelous from up here? I wish you could actually camp up here if you had a tent. You can wild camp in Scotland, and I've seen people doing it all over the place. So yeah, so my original plan today was to actually ride Torridon Loop, which goes over there somewhere. And it's a big ride. It's about 4,000 feet of climbing. And I'm not scared of the climbing. My legs are more than happy to take all day worth of climbing. But the problem is the more climbing you do, the longer the route takes. And the Torridon Loop is about 28 miles. And I think, or 24 miles. And it, depending on which one you do, actually, there seems to be different trails. Anyway, the point is that the more climbing you do, the longer trail you do, the longer it takes. So there's a potential. Last time I did it, it was 2 hours of moving time and 4 hours of total time. I don't know how that happened. But typically when I see them on Strava, they seem to be about between 6 and 7 hours, people out for doing the whole loop. So I can't leave him alone in the camper for that long. Well, he hasn't got aircon, but he's got a fan on, he's got a heat pad, the windows are all open, but it still gets to be about 30 degrees inside that van during the day in weather like this. Yeah, I can't leave him there for that long. So my plan has changed. I'm going to go and ride the Torridon Loop from the south, or at least as much of it as I can get done for a bit. I was going to go ride it from the north, but it really is just an out and back trail. So I found another trail, which is Ben Damph, or Ben Damph. I don't know how you say it. And I think it's 14 miles and 2,000 feet of climbing. And that's from Garmin Connect, but that's a route from somebody else. So I'm guessing that 2,000 feet of climbing is accurate, whereas when I create routes, it's never accurate. So yeah, so if I do 2,000 feet of climbing, 14 miles, that should take me between 2 and 2.5 hours to complete. I've parked in the shade, I've left windows open. I'll leave him at the inn and then we'll go and have a pint at the inn, maybe some lunch at the inn this afternoon. I think they let dogs, yeah, they do let dogs in. And that should be okay. And then I will see about going for a run this afternoon maybe. Because I didn't do anything yesterday or the day before. I went kayaking, but when I went kayaking yesterday, it was on Loch Torridon actually, which I've now realized is a saltwater loch. So I need to get my paddleboard out and give it a good clean in fresh waters to get the saltwater off, because I haven't done that yet. I've wiped it down, but I want to get into a freshwater loch so I can soak it and give it a good scrub, just to make sure there's no salt left on it. I had intended on not putting it in salt water, but I actually didn't realize it was a saltwater loch until I was in the middle of it. Yeah, so I thought I'd try and find somebody to get the paddleboard out and do that this evening, and then maybe a run later on as well as my bike ride. So I'll have an active day, because I did actually see a photograph on one of these Facebook memories. Thanks, Facebook. Actually, you know, really, thanks, Facebook. It was a picture of the day I took James to Clandegla Forest, and it was his first and last time at Clandegla Forest. And I was fat. And last night I sat there and I hadn't done any exercise all day apart from the 40 minutes on the kayak, which I've realized burns about 200 calories, if that, well, about 250. So yeah, and I was bloody eating tea biscuits. So today it's water and exercise, I think, and low carb or healthy carb meals. Yeah, I don't want to go back to that situation. So anyway, so that's it. So we've got an absolutely beautiful day. And then the plan is I've got to start heading back south. And I'm going to drive through the Applecross Pass one way or the other, because you can't come to this part of Scotland and not drive the Applecross Pass and stop in the Applecross Inn for a pint. I'll probably fill up with diesel at Applecross. It's a bit more expensive than other places, but it supports a remote town. So that seems to be a good positive thing. Anyway, before I go, here is another picture of Alfie. Alfie, do you want to say hello? Here's Alfie. Where are you? No? I want to go back to the van, Dad, and get some eggs, don't you? Okay, I'll take him back and I'll make him his breakfast. He hasn't had his eggs yet. I always try to bring him out for a walk first, which probably is a mistake, actually. I should probably feed him before I walk him. Anyway, have a good day. It's absolutely glorious here, and it is roasting. So I'll try and get some video up of my I actually got some video of the paddleboard on the lock. I don't know how it's turned out. I haven't watched it yet on the GoPro. I had it on a chest mounted camera, so you probably see the back of Alfie's head most of the time, but I'm hoping that some of the sunset got in there, because that was miraculous last night. But I think today is probably a better view with these, there's, you know, wispy clouds, if that, in the sky. It's amazing. Okay, anyway, have a great day. Speak to you soon. Bye.